Alright, it's Balnazzar time. We're playing Assassination, Backstab. I've got Queen's Fall. I've got 6-set Dusk Wraith. We're ready to pump, do some big damage. I used my Bubbles Rod of Dragons. Ooh, this is kind of a slow start. Used my Bubbles Rod of Dragons to turn myself into a Draconid. And this is gonna allow me to chase Balnazzar around during the air phase. Whoa, I'm getting some really bad frames. Okay, hold on. Like I said, chase Balnazzar around during the air phase and actually hit him during the air phase. Here we go. There's a backstab. There's another backstab. Another backstab. Swiftness potion. Ooh, I thought I had a backstab there, but I didn't. There we go. There's another one. Good. Got him. There we go. Everyone on voice comms is saying they're lagging quite a lot, too. So it's not just me, apparently. Ooh, we're stunned. Yeah, that didn't go... I mean, the air phase went fine, but I think I lost a lot of damage due to... I mean, the game started... Oh, now I'm feared. Okay, now that's terrible. I didn't even Blade Flurry to get threat on those guys. They just did it, and, yup. Not the greatest Balnazzar. I don't know what the matter is with... Is it just because we have so many people in? I've had that happen before, where you have a lot of people, and it just kind of starts lagging. Dahlia Carter says, in my raid last night, I lagged every fight, and I've never had lag before. Damn. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, right. So, we used Bubbles Rod of Dragons, which is the Tarnished Undermine Real Toy, to turn into a dragon, which gives us extra height. So, Dragon combined with Winterfall Firewater combined with jumping right underneath Balnazzar allows you to hit him with a melee attack during the air phase. We were using Gordok Ogre Suit before, instead of the Draconid form, to achieve the same thing. But the Ogre Suit's expensive, you know, and it's consumable. So I like using the Rod of Dragons better, because it's reusable and not expensive. Let's see. Failed attempt at freeing the gnome. Try again. There we go. Got him out. Alright, here's the gear we're using for today. Nice. Okay. Right. Cowl of the Covenant in the helmet. Kagi's Clasp here from Karazhan. Dusk Wraith 6-piece bonus with efficient striking on the shoulder. For the assassination builds of Backstab, you typically are using efficient striking. If you don't have King's Fall, Queen's Fall set yet, then you'd equip the Veiled Shadows set, and then you'd put Butcher there. But I have King's Fall, Queen's Fall, so here we are. Drape of the Dastardly, Bone Scythe 2-piece, breastplate and ring, Dusk Wraith, Dusk Wraith, Dusk Wraith, Dusk Wraith. We got a Mason's Fraternity ring, a Bone Scythe ring, Slayer's Crest, Mark of the Champion against Balnazzar, who's a demon. But for the rest of the raid, we'll use Hand of Reborn Justice, because there will be no more undead or demons that we have to worry about. Toxin Injector, King's Fall, Queen's Fall. The set is super duper good for assassination builds and for backstab builds, mutilate builds and backstab builds. Any dagger build really wants to be using this. The Queen's Fall makes it so that you put up Crimson Tempest, you put up Rupture, and then you just keep attacking the target, and your critical strikes with Backstab, Mutilate, or Saber Slash automatically refresh the duration of the Crimson Tempest and Rupture up to full duration. So you put them up once, and then you don't have to spend combo points refreshing them. You can spend those combo points on more Envenoms or more other things. Alright, we pulled. Okay, they're saying they didn't intend to pull this guy, but now they're just killing him anyways because he got pulled accidentally. Right, the talents we're using is like this in Assassination, 30 points, down to Seal Fate, and we've got Improved Exposed Armor talent, which improves both the Improved Exposed Armor spell and it improves the Sebaceous Poison, which, you know, if you read the tooltip of Sebaceous Poison, it says benefits from the Improved Exposed Armor talent. This gives rogues 2 different ways to apply that armor debuff. Typically, builds that do not use Deadly Brew Chest Rune, this thing, will use the poison on their weapon, and the builds that do use Deadly Brew Chest Rune, like Saber Slash and Mutilate, will manually cast the Expose Armor spell. Right, so the Assassination was like this, and then the Combat is 8 points here to grab Improved Backstab, and then Subtlety, we've got a couple points down here for Improved Ambush. And it's all good. Stranger Than Myth, redeemed for a change hat request. Okay. Boom. Alright, Fratley dead. I think we're going... I mean, I'm following the guy who's marked star. Oh, she got Thunder Fury? Maybe he's Thunder Furying just for trash mobs. I know he's got Regicide. He won it before. Big bonus to threat generation. Regicide's really good for Prot Warriors. Ice? No, Whirlwind, not Ice. It's too early in the instance for the mobs to be doing the Ice ability. I don't think I did any add-on updates. I don't feel like I was lagging or stuttering this much in the Wednesday raid, and I didn't change any of my add-ons between then and now. I'm guessing it's just that we have so many people in, because that's happened to me before. When we have a large number of people in, it starts to have performance issues. So I wonder if these people will leave after, if we have like extras that are in that will leave after like getting the Chalice Fragment or whatever. Or Balnazzar boot. I mean, we already killed Balnazzar, so if they're gonna leave after Balnazzar, they'd be gone already. Anyways, I've been playing a bit of Cataclysm, with the goal of getting some characters up to level 85 to be ready for Mists of Pandaria. Not really trying to like super duper invest into playing Cataclysm a whole lot, but just trying to get them ready for Mists of Pandaria. Only 27, no, it's more than 27. 15, 27 plus 2, 29? Oh, what the... Alright, they're saying, okay, they're saying on the voice comms that the people in Group 8 are gonna leave after Beatrix. . What are we doing here? Been raiding on Kata for the whole expansion on a hunter. It's been good, but the servers died after phase 1. Yeah, phase 1 had a lot of players, according to the like raid data we can see. But then after that, it really did drop off a lot. We're gonna go pull this boss here. I just tried to press T for Tricks of the Trade, like I was in Cataclysm. You know, pull is starting, Tricks of the Trade the tank, then blast stuff. Getting the wires crossed, you know, in my head. Yeah, I feel like their Cataclysm launch was not so good. Like, I didn't play it, but I know that it had a lot of bugs. There were a lot of bugs in the Cataclysm beta, and people said, surely they'll fix these bugs before the pre-patch. And then the pre-patch came out, and then a bunch of the bugs were still there, and people said, surely they'll fix these bugs before the live game comes out. And then the live patch came out, and then it was like, yeah, well, a lot of these bugs are still there. So I think a lot of people were upset with that. What are we doing? 1, 1.5, 2, 7. Do we need to review mechanics? Cardinal. That's the one I need to pay attention to. Vanish, or let's see, do I have improved sprint? No, so Vanish is gonna remove the confession debuff from me because it's a slowing effect. Wonder if I could free action potion. If I knew it was coming and then it wouldn't get applied to me. Could try that too. Not like I have anything else to spend my potion cooldown on. Put lip on the bar in case I pull thread on something. But yeah, I got one of my Cataclysm characters up to level 85, and I started doing Cataclysm heroic dungeons. And I don't know, it's pretty... So far, it's pretty exciting. I mean, once I get the gear, it'll, you know, probably be boring again, but whatever. Right now, my character has a bunch of crappy gear, and I can just do a dungeon and have a reasonable chance of getting an exciting upgrade. And then just do it again and more upgrades. Geez, there's some serious performance issues. Something is not right. It's the game. It's somehow getting worse. Are you guys... how many of you guys are experiencing this too? That, like, the performance is worse recently? Like, is it not just me? Can anyone report that performance is still good for them? Okay, Reaction potions seem to work there. It prevented further applications of the debuff. Yeah, everyone in the voice comms is saying bad performance also. One guy said he tried turning off all add-ons and it didn't even help. Okay. What do we get? Jostled Chalice Fragment. What was the other loot? Girdle, Belt, Cowl, Monastery Garb. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Alright, what's the verdict? Who's boat duty this time?
I got you, buddy. I'm on it.
So not Simonize?
Not Simoness. I will be boat boy.
Your day
Hell yeah.
has come.
Pump your little heart out, buddy.
But if we, my fault because no one else volunteered. And
Your fault, by the way.
I understand, yeah. If we wipe, then I'll be back to being boat boy. Aggro on the left, Executioner.
I got it.
Alright. Confirmed not on boat duty this week. There we go. Dude, this has been asked a bunch, but as a rogue on boat duty, how do you interact with the cannon below? What I would recommend is watching any of my rogue VODs on YouTube. And just skip ahead to Mason the Echo. It's time-stamped in every single one. I'm boat duty on like 3 out of 4 of my rogues every raid. So it'll be most of them. But basically, you're in the belly of the ship. You pitch the camera up, and you click on the wooden floor beneath where the cannon is, and it just targets it through the floor. I'm pretty sure you could use a /target, if you did like this. Pretty sure you could do this also. East C long barrel. Yeah, that'll target it also. So you have to get it targeted, and then I go underneath it, and I jump, and I spam my interact with target hotkey, which you have to keybind in your keybinding settings. And then as soon as you get the error message that says missing reagent Scarlet cannonball, that means you already fired it and you're good to go. But yeah, what I'd recommend is looking at my VODs. I have so many examples of doing it, and you could learn a lot from that. Let's see, still have food buff, still have poisons. Alright, I think we're good. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Here we go. We're behind the boss again. Sprint. No, where's he going?
Fire!
Oh, bubble shield. Here's the tanks, so we want to be on this side. Oh, we could maybe get some benefit from hitting that. Okay. I was going to try to hit it and get some slice and dice going. Boss is moving a little bit, trying to make sure I stay behind it. $14,000 in venom, very nice. I thought the vanish might remove the... Oh, no, it's a tidal shield. Shit. Okay, so go for the scallywag that comes out. Oh shit, boss is back. Okay. We moved probably too far. And then we've now lost boss damage time trying to go for the scallywag. Jesus, I can't tell which way he's facing. Yep, now he's gone. Nope, bubble shield. Oh my god. I feel like I need to be Shadow Step on this boss. I don't get to run Shadow Step very often because, like, whenever I'm on expose armor duty, I just need to be Poison Knife so I can have more reliable application of the debuff for the whole raid. So then I can't be Shadow Step. But like, this would be a great fight. Like, he moves around so much, Shadow Step would be really good here. No, he's running away again. Don't die, don't die, don't die, don't die. I want to die. I don't want to die. Alright. Alright, boss is dead, they said. Yeah, South Boat has different spawn locations, and I'm pretty sure North Boat has a fixed spawn location, but I don't do North Boat very often.
It does. It always spawns in the second floor in that middle area, like basically directly under the canyon.
It'll also be way easier on Rogue. I have way more utility. Melee Hunter's a little hard. I only have like deterrence and lip, and that's basically it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got shit on the druid, dude.
Why is half the raid dead on Mason? I don't know. Because I wasn't on boat duty. Probably related to me not being on boat duty. Lucky doubloon. Okay, so we're going to Beast Boss next. Beast, then Dragon. Yep, okay, Beast Boss next. So, this group usually has trouble with Beast Boss. Because, like, there's not enough melee to soak the stacks. And then the melee get overloaded with stacks. Then they die. Then it's like a snowballing problem. And the range DPS in this group tend to be pretty resistant to doing mechanics, even if they're told to. So, like, the range DPS aren't helping by soaking stacks, which is what we need them to do when we have low numbers of melee. So, you know, it's always a toss-up. What's gonna happen on Beast Boss? Oh, we got the Mind Soothe. Okay, then we're skipping. Skip. Oh, what was the loot? Portable cannon. Flag of the Broken Admiral. Consecrated gauntlets. Okay, we do want the didgeridoo off of the Beast Boss. I'll put up a stream prediction for that. Our prediction. Okay, yep, we pulled it. Never mind. Hang on, gotta do combat here, then stream prediction. Alright, will didgeridoo drop? Yes or no? Alright, predictions up. Big trinket, a lot of different classes want it. What is this? Off-spec bracers. Doing mechanics bad for DPS? Yeah, I know.
Stand a little bit further apart, and then melee, go back to doing the left to right. I think it'll help a lot with the stacks. Ranged, just all stack on, you can stack on me, I guess. And then we're just gonna move. We can start right here. And then we can basically just move a little bit when the traps come out. If we stay pixel stacked, then we won't get hit by any traps. So give me a sec to put int on all these goons, and then we'll go.
Alright, the plan is no one gets hit by any explosive traps ever. That's the plan. Do a nature protection potion. I don't want to hit the frozen rune because it puts my Thistle Tea on cooldown. Even though I didn't need it on the other bosses. I always want to have it available in case I get, like, unlucky procs and end up needing it. Alright, fresh food buff. Nathrazim Heart Shield. Gloves of Departed Souls, cloth. Your DPS set avoidance capped? I don't think so. Alright, they want to swap every 1 stack. I think with the frequency that I'm going to be swapping target, that I should not do ruptures. Because I'm not... Rupture is a bad spell. It just happens to be free damage once you have Queen's Fall. Like, if you can refresh it on the same target for long enough. But if I have to switch target frequently, it's probably going to fall off and probably won't generate enough damage to be worth pressing. And I've got the Duskwraith 2-piece bonus covered with Sebaceous, Occult, and Crimson. I guess if... I'm not sure exactly how they want to position them. If they position them really close to each other, I could put up double bleeds on both of them, and then I could just, like, tab, backstab, 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 tab, backstab, and maintain the bleeds on, like, both of the targets if they're really close. Alright. Do nothing and count to 5. Okay. This is the big challenge of, like, trying to get the damage dealers to not attack prior to the mobs being positioned. And I will tell you what, from a tank point of view, it's very annoying when you're trying to position the mobs and the DPS are full blasting. Okay, I now have 2 nature and 1 fire. Need to stay far away from the nature guy so I don't get a third. Fuck. Huh. Aperture killed us through the fence. I don't think that was supposed to happen. A trap exploded also. Well, the tanks are going to be dead now. They're going to have too many stacks. Boss is at 40%. Okay, yeah, I thought if the bear was on the opposite side, I was, like, totally in the clear. I didn't know that it would hit me if I was pushing up against the fence. I told you guys we have issues with this boss in this guild. I told you. Well, that's 07 to the ground Scorpok assay. It's gone now. Let's see, where's Roids? In 26 minutes, we have Roids. Yeah, there was a wild aperture that killed melees on the opposite side of the fence. I'm being told that, like, if you're pushed up as close as you can to the fence, it will hit you. But if you're even just a fraction of a step back, it won't. Which, I didn't know that. I thought I was completely safe on this side of the fence. Oh, someone was saying that they were off the fence and they still got hit by it. Yeah, Stranger Than Myth. I don't get why they don't do that either. We do that in my Alliance guild, Judgment. We put, like, all the range and healers up here on the roof, and then the bosses are on either side of this fence, and then the melee are all back here. And that seems, like, super good. Does this group have enough melee to do that? Look, I don't know. I don't get what's going on that's wrong. Like, why is it so smooth in my other groups and so not smooth in this group? Oh, we got all of our world buffs out. This guy's patrolling away right now. Get a food buff out. I think it's so one key part of this strategy is that the tanks position the mobs on one side of the fence and all the melees are on the other side of the fence. For the melees to be able to hit the bosses have to be positioned very, very precisely. And it's very difficult as a tank to get them positioned so precisely, like right up against the fence so that they can be hit from the other side of the fence. And, like, we definitely had them moving around and, like, not reachable from this side, or, like, moving around enough that, like, the melee can't, you know, switch which one they're closest to easily, while still being on this side of the fence. Alright, we're starting on bear again. Let's see how we do this time. No one else over here? Wait. Fuck. Okay. Alright, here we go. Waiting. Wild aperture. I mean, I can't Okay, there, I can attack now. Nope, just barely. Okay, I got a nature stack. Afraid of that aperture. Okay, it didn't kill the melees that time. I backed out. There are definitely other people who didn't back out. Let me see if I can get... See, like, I can't really see where the guys are, so I don't know how I'm gonna decide which stack I'm getting. See, now I'm at 2 stacks of both. I just have to back out. Like, they're on top of each other. Now I go back in, I might get a stack of red. They're calling for ranged DPS to enter in to help soak stacks. Now have one of each debuff. We might kill it this time. But I don't really like anything about what's going on. Oh, we're dead. This is not working. Have you showed them the strat you do in Judgment and they just don't want it? Yeah, I showed them where, like, our cleanest pull from Judgment. Okay, closing the prediction. That, like, you know, I feel like it's been good pretty much every week in Judgment. Prisoner shackles, bear training boots, sabatons, boot token. Okay, no didgeridoo. Prediction, will didgeridoo drop? Answer is no. Alright, dragon boss next. Light forged iron. So it seemed to me like on that pull, the bear and the human were stacked basically on top of each other. But I think how it's supposed to be is like the bear and the human are a little bit apart. And they're both like parallel to the, like here's the fence, then the bear is here, and the human is here. And then all the melee can be on the other side of the fence, and they can go to that side if they want to fight one, and they can go a little bit over there if they want to like take stacks from the other. But when the two bosses are stacked on top of each other, the melee can't really choose which type of debuff stack they're gonna get, because they can't clearly like move and be closer to one or the other. Okay, this one. This one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna need fresh. Oh, probably one of those. One of those. Fire protection potion on the action bar. One, two, three. Poison knife is good. I think we're all good. Okay. Solistrasza time. This should be one where you should do some good damage. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, air. Air phase, air phase. Back to boss. Oh no, it's me! Rip. Rip my damage. Not me. Air phase. Whoa. A lot of cremation there. Do you guys remember when this boss came out at first? You could kick the cremation ability. And then Blizzard decided that was not intentional, and then they made it so you couldn't kick it. Would you guys rather it be kickable or not kickable? You know, making it kickable makes the boss easier. But if it's not kickable, that's one less non-DPS function that rogues have to fulfill in the raid. Boss dead. What do we got loot-wise? Light Dragon Sinew, Touch of Light, Polished Scarlet Mail Boots, Consecrated Circlet, Consecrated Headpiece, Light Forge Iron. Alright, alright. Council next. Alright, well, these guys, let's see, that thing is dead. I think we're clear all the way up here. Let's see, star prediction, will Torturer's Tool Belt drop? Yes or no? Roger that, second kidney. Yeah, we do the Mason, then Beastmaster, then Solistrasza order because it allows us to skip a lot of trash. Which I assume would be good for a speedrun too, but I haven't really been involved in a lot of speedrun stuff in Season of Discovery. Oh, shit. Vanish out of that. And we're all dead. Yeah, I think if we didn't vanish there, we would have died also. Backstab assassination today? Yeah. Yep. CKC. That's exactly right. Oh, there's this super nasty mage dude here. Right around this corner. Trying to see if it gets bosses in. Second kidney used. So, this boss, it's like a mini boss. It, does this. This Curse of Agony does just an insane amount of damage, and it goes out on, I think, almost the whole raid. Maybe it's the whole raid. It goes out on a lot of people at once. So it's always an issue if he ever casts that. You know, it's a problem. It'll kill a couple people before they can get dispelled. Is everyone in line of sight? Okay. We're doing pulling into here. Okay. Oh, ice. Target something else. Okay. Ooh, I'm in the blizzard. Oh, that guy's dead. Pouring down. Okay, we can get on the Archmage here. That guy's in back. He's in the blizzard. I can't go on him. Get around from this side? No, he's dead already. Okay. Alright, we lost a couple more players, but you know, it's okay. We'll resurrect them and keep rolling. Okay. What do we got? 51 minutes on the hour-long buffs, but we're gonna have to refresh those poisons here soon. Let's do it. Occult Poison refresh. There. And then we need a fan. Let's see. There's a Fan of Knives cloak. Fan of Knives. Focus attacks. We could run a Deadly Brew chest also. No, that doesn't help me because I got poisons on both my weapons. Sebaceous should go on the Windstriker though. He also has a frontal cleave. Yeah, I dodged all the yellow things last time, and still died. Big pog damage. Alright, let's see. Bunch of yellow circly things. Oh my god. Avoid the frontal cleave also. Uh-huh. Alright, boss is dead. Along with half the raid. Third of the raid. Yorkie Euclaic, thank you so much for the Prime. Thank you for 6 months of support. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Evade says, how much of a DPS loss if you miss a cutthroat proc? I don't know, man. You just try to hit them all and just deal with it. Oh, shit, pulled. I'm gonna finish this food buff here. There we go. Fan of Knives. Wind Striker. Okay. Now, I have to remember to press Evasion before I start pressing Fan of Knives. That's the main thing. Bro, can I get the Fell Striker, please? You? It took so long to get the Fell Striker proc. Two people dead. Sucks to be them. Switch back to Drape of the Dastardly and Kingsfall. There we go.
Let's do Simon and Yadog on kick A for fish, and Snickers and Blackout kick B. Please just call it out if you need a cover on that, and everyone else will try to help.
Do you want any of the rogues on Doan?
We've only got 4. I mean, I guess Rock, do you want to sit on Vish?
That's fine.
Okay. If you want to take Simon's spot on kick A.
Where's this feast?
It was down in the hallway.
I think it was down
Yeah,
there.
actually, never mind. Rock, will you go kick B? Simon, stay on A, and Dog, if you want to just chase Dylan around, that'd be fantastic.
Right on.
There's a new one on
I was
Felix.
in Group A though.
That way you guys can just zug, and we'll have someone on him. Okay.
I feel like whenever I get assigned to Vishos, Vishos gets too low too quickly, and then I just have to stop DPS and do nothing. Alright. We're in kick group A.
Hence, you can.
Yeah, but
just throw some in there, Insane.
Well,
Come
but
be there.
myself, Insane, etc. can try and cover if someone misses. So. Okay.
Every druid but Swift has Bark for you, theoretically.
Yeah, Flom, if you'll please call defensives for yourself.
And
Whatever.
then
You
invest
have
in
one. You
Burst
have one.
Evidence.
You have one. Oh, there's 2 priests.
Alright, so a different rogue is gonna chase Doan. I'm
Okay.
gonna just be on Vishos
Thanks. Know what you're doing.
sticking.
Cool.
Usually they have me chase Doan.
Sleep food.
Predictions up for whether the tool belt drops on this
And
boss.
you said Brist has paint stuff?
I believe so.
Okay. Awesome. So we got 2. Sorry,
There's no
Beast is
reason
the
not to
4th,
run things
Bark
up in here.
Yeah, don't call Omai. He's out of disc, so I'm just having him do a bark on pull.
Okay, I'll do Risk, Zug, Zek Beast.
Alright,
Okay.
10 seconds up.
Bark time.
Lock in time.
2, 1.
I love the fire.
Fireball.
You love the obviously not a tank pulling.
Fireball.
So this is still A first here. Hasn't gone out yet.
Watch out,
Yep.
base. Don't stand here.
Okay, B.
Okay.
Risk, bark skin. Plum.
PCD, dude.
A next. A here. Thank you. Vanishing. Hitting her rod here, melee. After the spin, go. Hey, if you can try to get that kick first, that'd be amazing. Ambush. When it comes out of this. Keep an eye. Move her rod a little bit. They're triple stacked right now.
Put them back.
Gotta move her rod from dome. Move her rod from dome a little. Dish back to middle, perfect. This is A first.
Zug, bark skin. Plum.
Careful, melee, he's spinning.
There's a fire. There's a fire.
Stone is right next to him.
A kick.
B, B. Yep.
Shield wall.
Avataring, we need a paint sub.
I'm holding BCD.
I don't know who was first. Just call it out. We got 2 pre's. I don't
A
want to stack.
next.
Shield wall. We're good.
Okay.
A. Beautiful.
Oh, I'm hitting my kick button, but I'm not hitting it as fast as the other people.
Zek, bark skin.
A next.
Removing him.
Oh shit! That was that was such a good knockback, actually.
Beautiful. B next.
Beast T, bark skin. Plum.
A. Beautiful.
What the fuck?
B next.
Plum's down.
Plum's down.
Oh, one of our tanks is down.
Battle rest. Get him up.
A tank.
I've always stood in the same spot. I don't know what the fuck happened to me.
I just got deleted.
Yeah. It's up. Yeah. Tanks are dead.
I can reincarnate.
Evasion's up on Simon.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Instant plum. Brist. Never mind.
So we're
It's
dead.
back on me.
We need a
Rod
tank
in
for
a
her
weird
rod.
spot.
Mmm.
Okay.
I think we just wiped. Honestly.
What happened?
Yeah, wipe
Right
it
back.
Hmm.
Down and Plum went.
I mean, it was probably a snowball effect from
Yeah,
after Flum
I got
died.
knocked 3 times.
Whatever
into the
mob
fight.
Flum was
Fucking
on
Yeah,
probably
never-
went and
it
killed
was
a bunch
too
of
Stay in
other
the
people.
same spot, dude. I've never
Don't
Don't teleport
can
to GIGA.
teleport. Don't can
So
teleport
I am
anywhere,
curious
so
what I did wrong. I don't know.
Dome can teleport anywhere, and if you're close to Dome, he'll
Is this
knock
a run back? I guess
So
it's
I
a
just
run
got
back.
unlucky?
you. So you got it. Yeah, if he
At RNG.
teleports near you, you gotta move.
Let Flum call his defensives.
Okay.
Someone else was calling, and I think I got a little confused there.
Yeah, Plum calls on his own defensives, and then yeah, for ranged heals, etc. Like you just want to be a little closer to the wall anytime you can, so that if he does teleport and blast wave, you don't go into the dark space.
Alright. Boy stood on that lip right there.
Alright, I'm gonna get on this Griffin and take a quick bathroom break before we go again. That was a really good Doan knockback, though. It pushed me exactly the way I wanted to go. That was lucky. I don't think I've ever had a good known Doan knockback before on that boss. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. See, you got to drink a lot of water to stay healthy, but then if you drink a lot of water, then you got to pee often, okay? That's just part of life, okay? Alright, giants, firewater, this thing, this thing. We have roids. I think I shouldn't do roids though, because like, who knows what's about to happen. Alright, let's also skip Doom. Grizzly Hills instead. Love that. Ready check. Yup. We're gonna wait with the roids until after this boss. Fresh repair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Am I missing one of the world buffs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got them all. Okay. Dude, Snickers is just getting all the interrupts. The interrupts are going so friggin' fast. Oh shit. Lava. Who's next? Roger. Tank down, mayhem. Shit. It's vanishing. I'm kicked. Okay, they called out my kick next. Snickers gets it first. I don't think no, I've gotten at least one actual interrupt. Let's see, where are we going? Try to get backstab crits on him during this time to preserve my Crimson Tempest and Ruptures, so the Queen's Fall auto refreshes them. You can't do a whole lot, but you can at least do that during those vanish phases. And there's 5 people dead. Evasion up. Gotta vanish in about 5 seconds. Simon vanishing in 1, 0. Yet. Where are he going? Nope. Didn't have kick available. I think that's a Wiperino. Is it not? Is Herod dead already? Wait, did we do it? Oh my god, I think that was probably a world record, one of the best kills of Council probably anyone's ever witnessed. Yeah. I mean, look at that. We had no tank on Vicious for like 50 seconds. Oh, the tool belt dropped. Yo! Torturer's tool belt, Mercy, shoulder pads, pauldrons, chalice. Okay, we've got 1 roll on the belt out of 3. All right, choose outcome. Will the belt drop? Yes. All right, let's see. This could be big. Torturer's tool belt, ready, set. 45 is not a very good roll. 9, 7. Oh, okay. Below half roll, but we did get the tool belt. Okay, nice. I wasn't sure. I was the first roll out of the gates with only a 45, and there were 2 other rolls. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Okay, Torturer's tool belt acquired. Look at that. 0 stamina, 40 agility, 15 strength, 3% attack speed, 1% hit, 2% crit. Huge. Big item. So we will have to go and get the Duskwraith helmet before we can equip that. We'll use our chalice tokens or whatever, get the Duskwraith helmet, and then we can put Duskwraith helmet here to maintain the 6-piece bonus, and then Torturer's tool belt there. And that'll be good. Infiltrator shoes. Let's shrink down the loot menu. Mage boss in. Where's all my energy? Oh, no. Maybe he'll realize he got a... Oh, shit! Wait. That was only... Okay, it was only 4 minutes ago. I didn't lose... Okay, Look, I was... Okay, guys. Joker, thank you very much for the raid. I appreciate that. I thought when... Okay, I read you guys were saying Joker D-raid before, and I thought you just meant your raid is bad. Because we were wiping on Council, and, you know, that's what I thought. When I read it the first time, that's what went through my head. That, yeah, we just had 2/3 of the raid die on Council. Thank you, Joker DTV. I appreciate the raid. I appreciate that. I see you are working on that Hunter I saw you were streaming, leveling up for Cataclysm. We're going to be doing more, or leveling up for Mista Pandaria. We're probably going to be doing some of that later today, too. I've got my Rogue up to level 85 now. I might level a second Rogue, might work on the Death Knight. I also have a Paladin and a Warlock that we could work on. Put on your Maltese hat. Oh, and we had a change hat request from Edrafail. Okay, well, I don't have a Maltese hat, but I do have a Australia hat. Made in Australia, kangaroo leather for this change hat request from Edrafail. Mormac with another change hat request. Okay, we'll switch it up again to the Africa hat. This one's from Egypt, specifically, in the continent of Africa. Let's go fire protection. Why is there fire underneath this person? That's not good. Why did fire? I'm not in combat. I don't know if they're in combat. The Africa, I mean, Africa, it's from Egypt, and Egypt is in Africa, so it is a Africa hat. Yeah, that's just an accurate description. Poor kangaroo. Okay, well, my understanding is that in Australia, there's so many kangaroos that they're basically like nuisance animals, and they get hit by cars all the time, so chances are good that the kangaroo leather from my kangaroo hat was just like from a roadkill kangaroo, that like it wasn't, no one went out and murdered a kangaroo specifically to make this hat, is what I'm trying to say. Let's activate roids, hit ready. Alright, here we go. It's fucking blast time. Big pog damage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, tank is dead. Oh, jumping poison. Okay. Oh, okay, more people are dead now. Maybe they didn't jump. Maybe they didn't really get how that whole thing works. What? What the fuck was that? Wait, okay, now I need to see how I died. Bye-bye, roids. Real Deal Rydell. Thank you for the Prime. Thank you for 3 months of support. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Season of diapers? Okay, I'm not wearing a diaper right now, but I cannot comment on whether anyone else in this raid is wearing a diaper. Melee from Lilian Voss. So either a tank died and then I was second on threat, which is really, you should, if you died because the tank died, you should wear that as a badge of honor, because it means that you were doing the most damage and generating the most threat, but still right behind the tank. So then it's the healer's fault for letting the tank die, which then caused you to die. So like when the tank dies and someone else dies, it means like you weren't good enough to be the one that died. Like you weren't doing enough damage to be the one that died after the tank. And so like then there's like kind of a slight against your performance.
How are you?
Isn't always the healer's fault? Well, no, actually, it's not always the healer's fault. But what you do have to remember is that it's never your fault. One of the most important skills that a WoW player like me develops over the time of playing World of Warcraft is always having an excuse ready for why whatever went wrong wasn't your fault, okay? There was something beyond your control that caused you to not press the kick ability that wiped the raid, like I was too busy pressing Backstab, Ambush, and Envenom, and I was global locked and out of energy, and my cat was on fire, so I was slightly distracted for the, like, I had to take 2 seconds to put my cat, to like throw water at my cat so it wouldn't be on fire anymore, and it just so happened that the 2 seconds where that happened was when I was supposed to kick the boss, and that's why it's not my fault that I didn't kick the boss. It's actually my cat's fault. Okay? So it's stuff like that that you just gotta... You gotta be ready. You gotta know that it's not your fault every single time, no matter what's happening. Alright, Fortitude Elixir, Honey Badger, Giants, Deleo Flank, get the food buff going. What's up with the hat? Is it some kind of religious symbol? No, bro, it's just a hat. Vesiboo says, look at Simon's mana. What was he supposed to do? Yeah, man. I'm completely out of mana. Perpetually on this character. Alright. Occult Poison main hand. On my Queen's Fall, by the way. Anyone jealous? And Sebaceous Poison on my King's Fall, by the way. 6-piece Dusk Wraith here. Cowl of the Covenant. We'll switch it up to using Tool Belt as our non-Dusk Wraith piece. Instead of Cowl of the Covenant, we'll go get the Dusk Wraith helmet after this raid. We just got this today. Still gotta get a trinket that doesn't suck ass right here. You know, something good in this slot. Ideally, that's a didgeridoo. Don't worry, I learned that in Cataclysm, you can just join a raid for Dragon Soul and pickpocket Hagara, the whatever boss, and then pay 10,000 gold to an NPC, and then you just get the epic version of the daggers that are, like, pretty good. I mean, let's say, they're significantly better than the items my rogue currently has. So I'm thinking about seeing if I can find a Dragon Soul group that will just let me zone in and pickpocket Hagara, and then I can do the first part of the Legendary Dagger quest line, and, like, just get the epic version of them. But I'm trying to think, like, is that even worth spending 10,000 gold to the NPC on? Whoa, shit. I'm vanishing. Oh, shit. What the frick is going on? This is so fricked. I feel like this raid might not be raiding next week because people will be upset. Alright, it's jump time. We have not been doing good today. I'll be back next week. But I'm guessing there might be some people that don't come back next week. shit, tank had a mechanic. Oh, shit. Those are suboptimal poison locations, let's say. Oh, shit, I've got the poison thingy. Got grasped. Get the frick out. All the way over here. Explode. Come back in. Shit. Oh, we just got murdered. Alright, third try. Lilian Voss. I wonder if this character has enough avoidance to avoidance tank this boss. Probably does. Oh no, I don't have any tank build. So I probably don't actually. I need a build that actually has lightning reflexes and deflection, and neither of my builds have that right now. Time to pull out the avoid. Yeah, that's just what I was thinking, Somerville, but I don't think I actually have that available on this character.
Need something? See it.
Week 20 Prague. Okay, it's only like week 9. What is it, week 9 or week 10? I don't think we have a rogue tank in this group. We have Shaman, Warrior. I think Swift is tank. Yeah, his health is, yeah, health makes me think he's tank. We have 4 rogues. And I think normally I would have, if I had a tank talent build, I'm pretty sure I could do it. Mayhem, not tank. That's Mayhem's Shaman, not his rogue. His rogue, Mayhem's rogue, is a tank, but played on Wednesday this week. So what's the best tank stuff I could get? Aggies. That's the best I could do. I don't have any add-on that auto-calculates it for me, though, so I'd have to enter it all into my own spreadsheet to figure out if I was high enough. I'll just go back to the regular gear. Let's see. Giants. Firewater. Honey Badger. Fortitude. Galeo Flank. Okay. We're ready to go again. Alright, let's look at the Looking for Group bulletin board. I don't think we're going to be doing any pug raids. I think it's just over, man. I think it's over. There's no pug. This is all the messages that have posted in Looking for Group in the past, like, 3 minutes. What realm? This is on North America realm, Crusader Strike. Yeah, no ZGs, no Ruins of AQ, no Temple of AQ, no Nax groups, no nothing. Switch 2 just came out Friday, usually less populated, and Mop on the horizon. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I kind of rather be logged into Cataclysm, leveling up and gearing up. That's actually been pretty exciting ever since I gave it a try. You know, when there's a lot of fresh content for you to do that, you know, personally I've never done before, it's pretty easy to be excited about that. Yeah, I mean, I'm still like, I would rather be playing Season of Discovery Phase 9. Like, I'll be real, like, Kata would definitely not be my first choice of, like, games to play, but, like, Season of Discovery Phase 9, it's not real, it's not happening. So I just gotta, like, move on to, like, the best thing that's available. Jumping. Some people died to the jumping poison. Okay. This is really going downhill. The jumping poison is the easiest one to deal with. Shit. Back up a little more. Okay. Even more people are dead. Uh-oh. Okay, a couple of those blew up in the raid. This one's on me. I don't have a Cloak of Shadows button in this version. Ugh. Just barely didn't save the Crimson Tempest stack. Okay, never mind. We're going out again. No, shit. I forgot there was a grasp with this ability. What's Lilian bosses in Rage Timer? Oh, shit. I'm just gonna be out here. Oh, it's another ignite. Shit. Five people died to the movement poison. Holy sh... That's the easiest one to deal with. Five people died right off the rip, they're saying. It used to be a 4-minute enrage. Yeah, well, let me tell you what, it's not 4 minutes anymore. That fight... Oh, wow, okay, that fight actually lasted 4 minutes, 10 seconds. I thought it lasted way more than that. Alright, let me see if I can pull up my avoidance calculator spreadsheet and see if I can calculate quickly. Let's see.
Good day to you.
This one. Currently my builds have 3 of this and 0 of that. But then I'll get this, this, and this. And then the tank build. Would be Bone Scythe, Mask, Kagi's Clasp, Bone Scythe Mantle, with the Fortitude of the Scourge Shifting Cloak, Sun Blessed. No, I don't have Sun Blessed, but I do have Death Dealer's Chest Guard. Death Dealer's Chest Guard. Bone Scythe wrist guards. Weapons. Let's go Queen's Fall, King's Fall with no agility enchants. See where that gets us. Bone Scythe grips. Bone Scythe belt. Bone Scythe leggings. Bone Scythe treads. Then we can go Ring of the Emperor Veclor and Mason's Fraternity Ring, Vigilance Charm, and Loads Burrow. Vigilance Charm, load. Okay, there we go. 105.03. So we actually only need like 1% more. Wow, we're actually very close to it, and I didn't think we would be that close. I just looked at what avoidance I could achieve on this character, and I can get up to just 1% chance of being hit.
I think there too.
All you got? Jeez.
I mean, I'd have to go respec, and then I could get fully capped.
Oh yeah, no.
Oh shit, my TV just went out. That's not a good sign.
Not ideal.
You should just go then. I'll just swap to my priest.
Alright, they're, I don't, they don't seem to like that. Access to the calculator? Yeah, everything is on the Discord. Everything is on the Simon I Show Discord. Read here first, start. Everything you need to know about soloing bosses. Shared drive for avoidance sheet. Talents and runes. Individual guides for every boss and dungeon that I've soloed in Season of Discovery. Wow, there's a lot of them, huh? Is there a version for hunters somewhere? I don't play hunter. Hunter's stupid. And make your own spreadsheet. Alright, I think they're changing up some people, switching to like more healers or something. We could probably actually get capped if I ran Clobber. Yeah, we could get capped if I ran Clobber instead of King's Fall, Queen's Fall. If I went Clobber Club with agility plus Implacable Blackguard with agility. Yeah. Okay, actually, I can get avoidance capped on this boss without having to talent change. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to change my gear and some of my runes, and I'd do, you know, shit damage. So, I don't know if you want that or not.
On your damage.
Nah, just stay DPS. Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, they say stay damage dealer. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Is there a cauldron? Oh. Okay, there's the world boss. Maybe the cauldron comes with them. There we go. Cauldron. Okay. Then we fillet au flank for food buff. And we should be good. Cult poison, sebaceous poison. Ready to check. Alright. Lilian Voss. Is this third try or fourth try? I don't remember. The first whatever number of tries we did didn't go very well. The previous attempt, 5 people died to the movement poison. The one where all you have to do to not die to it is move. And 5 people died. Gambon, will we kill the boss this try? It would make me too depressed to put that prediction up. Alright, here we go. Movement poison again. I think we should be good to stop moving now. To grasp. 1 person dead. Dropped a cult poison. Unlucky. Slice and dice. Yeah, I'm not hitting the boss here. Oh shit, I've got to run out. Okay. Reestablish Crimson Tempest. And Rupture. No, it's Ignite again! Alright, we might kill it this time. The boss is at 15%. And we have only 5 people dead. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, shoot, one of our tanks is down. Movement poison. Does it keep going out after the boss is dead? No, it doesn't. Okay. Nice. Wait. Oh, it does go out. Okay, wow. Alright, alright. You shouldn't do that mechanic. It lowers your DPS. Well, here's the thing. Way too many people were dying. We have to do the mechanics. We have to play to optimize killing the boss, which is not the same as playing to optimize damage dealt. So, playing to optimize killing the boss in that situation is minimizing damage taken and trying to do as many mechanics correctly as possible. Well, go refresh the Occult Poison. Refresh the Sebaceous Poison. Bartholomew's Promise. Casting speed, crit, 35 spell damage, 8 stamina, 8 intellect. Big ring, I guess. Are there soft reserves on this? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 soft reserves on that ring. Must be good. Trash mobs incoming. Can you SR me something, please? I don't think so. We still got to get Didgeridoo, and we have 1 reserve left in the raid. Regicide off of last boss. Because, like, none of my damage dealer characters have Regicide. I'd like to try playing Saber Slash with Regicide. Once ever. Hopefully, maybe. Oh my god, I'm standing in Blizzard. We could do Regicide, main hand, Queen's Fall, offhand. I'm pretty sure I'm uncontested on Regicide here. Alright, normally I would do a will Regicide drop prediction, but seeing as how the rest of this raid went, we're gonna have to do a will we kill the boss this try prediction. Will we kill Caldoran this try? Yes or no? Okay, I don't know how soon we're gonna pull it. I'll put 10 minutes on the clock. I'll try to remember to close the prediction when the pull timer goes out. 6 minutes on my flask. Let's refresh that. 9 minutes on food. That'll probably be okay, unless we dilly-dally for too long. Okay. My bet is one of the fires gets dropped in the middle of the range stacked, and that's why we wipe. That's my bet. Votes are in, the audience is split. Oh my god, there's... I have an important announcement. There's 4-to-1 odds on my stream that we wipe here. Everyone thinks we're gonna wipe. We gotta prove them wrong.
I'll take those real clean today.
I was about to say 1,000-to-1 odds, but then someone actually dropped a lot of points on yes.
Wipe. 100 gold.
All right, currently 18% believers, 82% doubters here. Dead to execution sentence, insta-melee. Well, that's another thing that can go wrong, but I generally trust our tanks in this group, that they're not going to get blinded. And that they can do, they usually do a taunt swap for the execution sentence, which makes it pretty safe. This is going to be a one shit. Do you mean one shot? Is that what you meant, murder? Did you mean a one shot? Because when you say one shit, it makes it sound like, you know, the tank's gonna fail the first wipe, and the range damage dealer is gonna fail to place the first fire, and the execution sentence gonna kill the tank. You know, like, it just immediately goes to shit. Alright, we'll probably have to refresh this food buff. Alright, early pull is probably, like, guaranteed. I have the prediction window open here, ready to close it as soon as we go. They're still talking about some assignments of, like, kicks and fire placements and stuff like that. We have only one mage to polymorph all the heals. Okay, pull timer's out. Closing prediction, I am very ready to wipe. Yo, is my efficient rune not working? Oh my god, my efficient rune is not working. It's bugged out. Wait, our tank died? There's blinding flare. Boss is moving. There's an execution sentence. This happens when you change the gear back and forth. Probably because I was like messing with the tank gear set. Okay. Loose Ravager in the back, they say, as more range damage dealers die. There's a blinding flare. Turn away. Alright, they're saying multiple heals are going off. Time to turn around. Now at 94.5% boss health. And I'm dead. Okay, we'll get a chance to fix the efficient rune. Okay, chance to fix the efficient rune. Prediction, choose outcome. Will we kill Caldoran this time? No. Okay, redo the same prediction. What about this time? What about this time, guys? Like, clearly we're gonna learn from our mistakes. Also, let me fix this right now. Unequip, re-equip. That should have solved it. And Venom says 18 energy now.
What can I do for you?
To the cathedral we go. Dutchlocked says, I always believe, but I also can't gamble with points because my government doesn't let me. It's okay, I understand. I believe channel point gambling is basically gambling, or like, you know, gateway behavior towards gambling. It very much makes sense to me that a lot of places don't allow it. Wasn't there, like, 2 change hat requests? No, the last change hat request was 41 minutes ago from Mormac, shortly after the Joker D raid, and I haven't missed any since then. Sorry, what? I do not have a tank spec right now. I have a tank stuff. I can hearth out and get a tank spec. You want me to do that? Hearth out? Okay. Actually, can I portal out? My hearths aren't at a major city. Alright, I've been promoted to tank. Guys, this is a good thing. This is a promotion. Sorry, was there going to be a port? Or should I... Any major city, except for Thunderbluff, doesn't have rogue trainers. Alright, I'll make a quick talent change for tanking. You want me tanking the boss? Or... Okay, boss tanking. Okay. I'll make sure the setup's good for that. Okay, Burrower's Shell, Lodestone. Probably run Veiled Shadows. Wait, I shouldn't have gone this way. This was stupid to jump down here. Butcher for threat. This is good. We basically just have full Bone Scythe. I do have a Duskwraith leg. But I don't think I have an enchant for it. Make sure I have tank consumables. Ironside. Do I have a Gift of Arthas somewhere? No Gift of Arthas. Grand Crusader Clobber Club. Yup. Okay. I thought we don't like tanking. I mean, I don't generally, but if it's clearly needed to progress the group, I'm gonna do it. Sword, fist, and dagger. That's actually not needed. Oh, well, it's kind of needed. I'm trying to think if I should take this point in endurance. Or offhand. I think I go with the weapon skill for the offhand, and then I go there, 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 there. Then we go over here. 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No, 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 no. I did it wrong. I want cold blood and not... Almost. There we go. This goes here. Hands rune ability goes there. Sinister Strike button goes there. Rune change to Flesh Wound. This goes here. I've got Fumigators. I need, let's see. Poison Knife is good. Blade Dance is good. Unfair Advantage on there. I need Main Gouge. Crimson Tempest here. This is going to have to be Mace Rune there. And then Main Gouge on the glove. Okay, I think we're good to go. Alright, I have a Trophic Poison, Sebaceous Poison. I think I should run a Trophic plus Sebaceous. Do attack power reductions even reduce Caldoran's damage output? Because he does all holy damage? I don't know if his holy damage auto attack scales with his attack power. I think you had 3 Gift of... Ooh, I do, yeah. Okay, good eye.
Hey there. See you.
Alright, my rogue tank on this character, it's full tier 3. There's not a piece of Scarlet Enclave gear in this set, so it should be good. I've done that. I've tanked this boss before with gear like this, but my threat's not going to be super good. So you might have to give me a second. So I find Cold Blood. You Cold Blood your first Eviscerate to help with your opener threat. That's basically it. That's what's happening here. There. Sebaceous. If we did Occult Poison, it would help with energy generation. I'm trying to think if a Trophic Poison's gonna do anything. I think I'll go with Occult because it helps my damage output. Keybind this. I've got that. Butcher, Crimson Tempest. Yeah, this is what I've got. This is what I can do with this character. Okay. Honey Badger. Olastregret. This one. Giants. Gift of Arthas. Iron sides. Ready? Food buff. Looking at my inventory, seeing if there's anything I think I'm missing. Honor among thieves. Mayhem, could you spam a couple of heals until you get a crit so I can get a combo point on the boss? Yeah, hold up. I don't have a combo point on him yet. Alright. I have a combo point. Let's do a good pull timer, and then I'm good to go now. We don't need a lot of combo points. We just need a combo point, basically. Alright.
Out!
5, 4, 3, 2,
True,
1.
Let him hit, let him hit, let him hit, let him hit.
Okay.
Player 2.
Looking good so far.
Way up left. Silence it.
Probably execution sentence coming soon.
Player 1.
Execute on Simon.
Haunting off.
I'll pull him.
Oh shit, I'm in
Sorry,
front.
I didn't know who's doing
Not
it.
good.
It's okay.
Turn
Got
off
it.
when you can.
Haunting back in 3, 2, 1.
Doesn't matter as long as he doesn't die.
Player 2.
Okay, this is going better than I thought, considering we have no Scarlet Enclave gear in my tanking set on this character. Not one single piece.
Booty going off left of the boss.
Got it.
Good job.
Player 1.
Holy
Almost
protection
there.
option used.
Do the BR use on him? Healers are going down left and right.
I'm getting as many as I can.
If it,
Yeah.
oops, I'm
Down
dead.
again already.
Simon's dead.
Yeah, we had 3 of the 4 healers dead. Or whatever.
1.
Damn, I took that big hit and then I evasioned right away,
Well.
but it wasn't enough. I think the Blade of Malice maybe isn't dodgeable.
I think, yeah, it was going fine up until one died.
Okay. I think I did okay.
Is it,
I don't think
did you die in the
my
fire
lack of
next
gear
or
was a big problem
I
there.
think I had
So
too many.
I'm
There was, like,
feeling
8
good.
up on me. None of them got hit by the fire when res went out.
My threat was okay.
Do you want me? Ads are supposed to be tanked like at the boss, right?
then
At
you
the
pull
What
boss.
the
shoulder
band.
rune would you use
Yeah,
on
you
this
know,
boss?
fire.
Just Butcher for more
Legitimately on
threat.
top of the bosses, I do.
Black Belt doesn't do anything because you don't
Yeah,
take
sure it
physical
was. I'll try to
damage.
pull 'em out.
Equilibrist
fire,
also
fine.
doesn't
Totally
do
got it.
anything
I
because
like
you
to
don't
go
take
in the
physical
middle of the fire
damage.
and then, like, turn
There's
around,
really
switch.
no mitigation shoulder that you can use that does anything. Like, you could maybe use Bloodthirsty to give yourself a damage shield and a little bit of self-healing to try to avoid burst damage. But, like, I don't feel like that's that big of a deal. And it's very hard to build up a big damage shield because it means you have to not take damage for a long time to let the Bloodthirst effect heal you up. So, like, that's the only other thing you, might consider ever. But it's really just Butcher. That's the real answer. It's Butcher here. Okay. This one. This one. Last Regret already active. Fortitude. Ironside. Gift of Arthas. This one. Mayhem, I'm targeting the boss whenever you want to send some heals. Alright. Excellent. I got one combo point. That's all I really need. All right. What about tier 1 4-piece, the one that makes your Vanish reduce magic damage? That doesn't really matter either, because Vanish is like a 5-minute cooldown. So, like, sure, it reduces damage for 10 seconds, but you use it one time in the whole fight. So, I don't think that's very good. Gamba? Oh, okay, well, prediction. Oh, will they kill Caldoran this try? No. Prediction, start prediction, will they kill it this try? I'll put 1 minute on the clock, because I think they're about to pull.
I got Caldoran out here.
Give me 1 sec.
Alright, comms are up.
I have, like, before we wait.
Thank you for buffing Risk.
64 or something like that.
So we were close. If you have a battle res, can I get a 1 in the chat? It's off cooldown.
Alright, 30 seconds left on getting your points in for the prediction.
Sec. Yep. That's
5k versus 16k right now.
What's yours? Bonk up. Okay, great.
I need to use my Burrower's Shell instead of my
put it on Breast.
Holy Protection Potion. Primarily because I have a
Thunder, can
limited
you
supply
put,
of Holy
Soulstone
Protection
on
Potions. My,
Wolfman?
like, first defensive
Felix,
button
can you
needs to
put
be
a
Burrower's
Soulstone
Shell.
on Simon. Okay. Yeah, when they come off cooldown, it's fine. One last ready check and then we'll go. Boat here in case he shows up mid-fight. Alright, and then Scunny let us know. Okay.
Okay, this time for sure.
Okay.
We got it.
Odds though.
Yeah, what are the odds on this raid?
5, 4, 3,
I want to know.
1.
Let him get it.
Oopsies, wrong button for a second there. I just died to ripping threat.
Learn 1.
What's your damage, bro?
Let's get out of this phase.
Hank's in full tier 3. I don't know what to do. Execute on Simon.
Can you
Onto
get
the
a top
May.
one?
It's on May.
Okay.
Take it back.
Taking it back
Whenever
in
you're
3, 2, 1.
Learn 1.
Loaded offering going off.
Learn 2.
Loaded going left.
Yep, left of the boss. Closest mob to the left.
There's 2 of them.
Spell activated.
Oh, come on, dude. Dog.
Percentage?
73. Learn 1.
Oh, Mike, can you
Potion
intervene?
used.
Wolfman?
Loaded offering on the left side. Nice job.
He's on it, bud.
Got it, thanks, bud.
Alright, we're making progress here. Execute on Simon.
We got Sham Rage.
Haunted.
I was moved behind so I don't take his frontal AoEs.
Learn 2. Right away.
Taking it back in 3, 2, 1. Crimson Tempest, help with some of that add damage.
Percentage?
61.
I'm expecting to a really low cooldown evasion. Maybe I should be using that a lot more
Alex, move.
instead of these other
Range
defensive
move,
buttons.
range move.
Range move. Yep, we got a fire going down right behind us. Flare in 2. Right, look away. It's gonna phase at 2%.
Second res.
Voted offering going out right behind the melee.
Phase it
You
before any.
need to kick this
Yeah,
really
there we go.
fast.
Okay.
It's gonna get all. They died.
Domed us?
Right, there's
Really
just
high
like,
up.
there's like 14 adds up.
Yeah, we're just not
Rip.
clearing the ads. Is that why there's so many? They're not dying in fire.
We got two reses off. Yeah.
We're getting
Flame
second.
that dropped in the back did not get dropped on all the ones that I had been putting them. So we got about 8 or 9.
Okay. Prediction. Choose outcome.
We'll have to
Left
go
side
with
was
that.
doing good.
Kill
Yeah,
Caldoran
your
this
side-
try.
your
No.
side was great, but the flame didn't get dropped where the corpses were.
Re-up the prediction.
And I had
5 minutes on the
10
clock.
on me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing the best I can, and I just don't have any Scarlet tank gear on this character. It's just, you gotta, throttle for 5 seconds at the start or something if you're, I know it's not me. They're asking the guy, does he have a threat meter? It's like you can't. They can't understand how to, like, throttle or like look at a God damn, how is this so hard for, I feel like this is the problem with, like SOD players have this problem so much. They're like, they just don't operate with a threat meter. If they're a damage dealer, they don't understand how to like look at a threat meter or what to do if they do look at a threat meter. Big pog damage. They don't understand how to slow their roll when it's needed. There we go. Oreo, thank you for the Prime Gaming. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. I have my threat bar in the right bubblegum pink so I never lose sight of it. What I did is I made it so if I get within like 10% of pulling threat, it does an annoying buzzing sound. So like even if I'm locked in on the boss, it'll make a bzz noise if I'm close to pulling threat. And I also, this is my threat meter here. I have it colored in a way that makes it easy for me to see with just like peripheral vision. I don't have to focus on it. My name's always in green, or one name's always in green, one's always in red, and then like all the others are in gray. So it's like very easy for me to see where my threat is. This is the buff that we needed. Removing show cloak. So my character looks cooler now. I only had show cloak on when I was using Drape of the Dastardly. But now we're not using it. Yep, good to go. Okay, here we go. I think my sapper, I hit it too early, maybe? I'm gonna send an early evasion. It's only a 90-second cooldown ability. Thrower shell used. Execute on Simon. Taunting back after the flare. 3, 2, 1. Potion. Okay. Evasion's almost about to be back. Saw my health sit low for a little too long. I thought he was gonna melee swing me again. So I hit the evasion. And then I got healed like right as I hit the evasion. I don't know if that evasion execute on Simon. Spawning back in 3, 2, 1. Face away. Evasion up. This doesn't look good. Alright, they're doing one more attempt. My Aunt Hot is asking, when are you going to visit Egypt? I don't have any plan to visit Egypt. Have these lads never killed... No, they've killed Caldoran like every week before this. We kill Caldoran in this group on the regular. When will you come to Brazil? I don't have any travel plans right now. Right. I don't know when I'm going to Brazil next. Will we kill Caldoran this try? The answer was no. Let's do another prediction. Start prediction. 5 minutes on the clock for the next Caldoran attempt. The last Caldoran attempt. Rick Weed X with a change hat request. Okay, what's my best Caldoran killing hat? Probably this one. I would say this one is definitely the best Caldoran killing hat, giving us the best odds here. All right. Potion. 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 Repair. Let's see. Should refresh our poisons. Sebaceous. Occult. Food buff was the last thing. Okay. Okay. Is 5% buff active? Yes, right here. Resilience of the Dawn.
Okay, teases up.
Very good. Wrist needs mana, then we can go. Feast is down. Double feast down.
Last pull. Everyone, your best focus. Be responsible for your own life.
Someone's making some weird ticking noise on the Discord.
Yep, we want to try to get out. We want to try to get outside the pillars and to the front. At risk, let us know.
I'm surprised we haven't done an early pull of Caldoran.
He's ready. Yeah.
Yeah,
Simon, do you
today.
have a combo point?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. 6, 5, 4 Blade Flurry, 3 Sprint, 2
1.
Poison Knife. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, big spike.
Player in 2.
Use my Burrower's Shell there. Execute.
Get it. Got it.
Taking it back in 3, 2, 1.
Player in 1.
Blinding Flare. Okay. I don't want to switch target and kick that guy, but it's like, it's not my responsibility. I need to focus on the boss.
Better offering on the left.
Player in 1.
Boom headshot, Charon threat is pretty high.
Hot shocks on if you can. Get ready to
Good,
heal him.
good. Banged, I mean.
You okay?
Oh,
Player in 2.
guys, guess who's dead again? The Axbringer Warrior is dead again.
2 just got dropped right in a row.
There's
Gotta be on
fucking
the left side.
again. I have, like,
Gotta be on the left
over
side.
here.
Left, left, left. Who's ever gotten your feet?
Heal Zug. Heal Zug.
Try him.
Alright, the battle res. Everyone's alive
Player in
again.
1. Look away.
That was a
Zug, zug,
perfect
zug. Let's phase him. 6%.
Execute on Simon.
execution. I got it.
Sorry, Flum. I got
Doesn't
it.
matter.
Taking it back in 3, 2, 1. Weird movement, sorry.
It's okay.
Time's dead.
Is he
Battle res.
phasing?
Battle rest on it.
That's it.
Awesome, Flum. Face you.
Don't we?
We need a barrier down, please.
Yep, I got it down.
Oh, we're losing so many.
Alright, this is a good time for me to buff up again. Where's my buffs?
Yeah, it's what?
Oh, never mind.
I got a dome off. But
Hard chain health.
Never mind.
rough.
Rip.
Right.
Awkward.
Unfortunate.
Awkward.
Maybe next ICC buff will clear the raid.
Those fires.
In 2 weeks?
Well, GG, I guess.
Yeah, we're gonna
Not
call
really.
it here because people have to go. We'll post a sign up here shortly if you guys want to go again next week. Stop the sign up.
We want to keep raid inside. We need to bring better focus than that. Rough day.
Indeed.
ID gets hijacked, parade.
And time to go take frustration out with Jonger.
Oof. Oof, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, we tried our best. I tried my best. Did I just get scammed for 14,000 channel points?
GG.
Well, there was no Caldoran kill. Oof.